Good afternoon, students.
गुड आफ्टरनून सर।
गुड आफ्टरनून।
ये बाकी लोगों ने ज्वाइन क्यों नहीं किया भाई? Why? What's the problem? टाइम पे क्यों नहीं ज्वाइन करते हैं सभी? Okay, no problem. So yesterday we had discussed files. आप लोगों ने देखी, समझ में आ गई थी फाइल? Had you tried any program? हाँ जी, कुछ कोई प्रोग्राम ट्राई किया था बच्चे?
सर यस, बट मतलब जब मैं कोई भी प्रोग्राम करती हूँ सर, उसमें ना एरर ही आ रहा है। मतलब जो मैंने असाइनमेंट्स के भी करे हैं उसमें भी एरर ही आ रहे हैं।
What kind of error? आपने मोबाइल पे किया?
यस सर।
एरर क्या आ रहे थे? आपने मेरे साथ डिस्कस ही नहीं किया ये।
सर जैसे सिंटेक्स एरर में आ रहा था कि ये वैलिड सिंटेक्स नहीं है, तो उसमें मतलब एरर ही आई जा रहे हैं। लेकिन मतलब जब मैंने किसी और फोन में किया तो सर एक मतलब रन हो गया था जो असाइनमेंट का था।
बच्चे वो डिपेंड करता है कि आपने पाइथन का वर्जन कौन सा यूज किया, क्योंकि कुछ पाइथन के वर्जन में प्रॉब्लम आती है ये जनरली। वरुण, आपने ट्राई किए प्रोग्राम कल?
No sir.
Why not? I think you didn't attend the class yesterday.
No, I didn't attend the last class.
How are you now?
It's a long time
How are you
attending.
now? I'm asking how are you?
Yeah, I'm feeling well.
Okay, let's continue. Yesterday we had discussed files. We'll continue with files. If you
Okay.
remember, we had discussed. Varun, you can watch the videos, okay? To cover up the syllabus, you
Okay.
can watch the videos.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Yesterday we had discussed two modes, read and write. R is for reading, W is for writing. Today we'll discuss append mode. Uh, we had used the file sample.txt, which was this, right? This is the file which we had used yesterday. So we will try to open this file. Won't pay attention here that how to open the file. So you will simply write F is equal to open within bracket name of the file, for example, sample.txt. And if you are not writing any mode, then by default it is read. But since we want to open it in append mode, let it be A. So A stands for append. Append means file will be opened and file pointer will be moved to the end of the file and there the contents will be written. So I'll write f dot write slash n. This is the new text appended. And I had told you yesterday that if you have opened the file, you should close it as well. So let me run it. The program has been run. Let's open that sample.txt file again. And you can see it here. This is the new text appended. It's been appended to the existing file. Is it clear? Hanji bache, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
now let's extend this program a little further. I am writing A plus. A plus mode is for Karan. A plus mode is for I had shared the modes with you. I had told you that R is for read, W is for write, A is for append. If you write R plus, it means read and write both. If you write W plus, it means write and read both. So if it is A plus, it means append and read. Is it clear now?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Append is basically kind of write mode, right? If you add a plus with it, it means you are opening the file for appending new data as well as for reading from the file. Because if I'm not writing A plus, and if I try to read from this file, let's see what happens. F dot read. Let me write str is equal to f dot read. Let's see what happens now. You can check it here. It is saying unsupported operation, not readable. The moment I write here plus, it will work. No error is there now. You can see I have executed the file. There's no error. And if I try to print it, let's see something is printed or not. Nothing is printed. Any idea why? Anybody? See, file is there. We have appended this text into the file. Every time we'll execute the code, a new line will be appended. As you can see here, we have executed it 4 times. Every time a new line is appended. But when I try to read and then I try to print, nothing is printed. Anybody? What is the reason? Yes, what is the reason? बोलो भाई. Okay, when you are using any of these modes, this is the position of file pointer. If you are opening it for reading or writing, it will be at the start of the file. If you will open it for append, then the pointer will be at end of the file. Similarly, read plus or write plus, pointer will be at the start. If you are opening it with A plus, that is append plus, then pointer will be at end. So if you have opened it in A plus mode, then you have written something into the file. The file pointer will be at the end of the file, and from that end, it will try to read. At the end of file, there's nothing, so it won't read anything. Is it clear? Now,
Yes, sir.
now what we need to do, we need to bring the file, we need to move the file pointer to the starting position or some other position. For that, there is a function, we call it seek. Okay, it will take two parameters. One is offset and second is from. Offset means, any idea? Offset means address, where you want to go. From means kahan se. So for from, there are different values which can be assigned. It is 0, 1, and 2. 0 stands for start of the file. Okay. 0 stands for beginning of the file. 1 stands for current position, जहां अभी फाइल पे हो वहां से मूव करना, and 2 stands for from end of the file. Clear है? 0 is start of the file, 1 is current position, जहां आप हो वहां से मूव करना है, and second is third is 2, which is end of the file. So we need to move the file pointer. I told you in this case, when you are trying to read, the file pointer is already at the end of the file. How will it read something? So we need to move it. We'll write f dot seek 0. 0 means beginning of the 0th address from beginning. So now when we will execute it again, you can see it has read all the files, all the contents of the file. You can see this statement is appearing 5 times. If I run it again, it will be 6 times, 7 times, 8 times. Every time it is appending and moving the pointer to the beginning of the file. Is this thing clear, bache?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Okay, let me save it. File 01. Let's create a new program now. Okay, if you are to check whether a file exists or not, for example, sample.txt, it is already existing there, but there may be cases when you are entering a file name which doesn't exist. For example, here I'm writing f name, or let me write complete file name is equal to input, enter the file name. And if I straight away try to open it, f is equal to open file name. I'm straight away trying to open it for reading, right? And then f dot close. Don't forget to close the file. And then you are trying to read something from it, f dot read. And then we will print it, print data. Okay, let's see if it works. I'm writing sample.txt. So it will read and display the content. But if I enter some different name, for example, sample1.txt, which doesn't exist, what it will do, it will raise an exception, which is file not found error. Is it clear? Is this thing clear with it?
Yes, sir.
So how to check whether the file exists or not? So for that purpose, we will import OS and sys. I'll tell you the purposes of both. So first we'll check if os.path.is file. For example, you have entered a file name, then you want to check whether it exists or not. Here you will write file name. So if it exists, we will open it. Okay. So else we will write print file. Write it like this. File name. Doesn't exist. Quitting. So here sys.exit. We will exit from the file, from the program. So what we have done here, we have got a name from the user. Then we will check whether that file exists or not. If it exists, we will open it. If it doesn't, the system, it is not raising any exception like this now. What it will do, we'll go to else part, we'll simply write a message and exit cleanly. We'll exit from the program. But if the file exists, we will read from it and print the data. So let me run it once again. Say sample.txt. Since file exists, it will execute, read the contents of the file and display. Let's run it again. If sample1.txt I have written, then it says file sample.txt does not exist, quitting. ये clear है बच्चे?
Yes, sir.
File 02. Let me save it again. Okay. Now let us write a small program which will check how many lines are there, right? And how many words are there and how many characters are there. Okay. Using the same method, let us write import OS and sys file name is equal to input, enter a file name for reading. If os.path.is file name, and we'll write f is equal to open file name. By default, reading के लिए ही open करेगा, so we need not write anything. We'll write here else printf file not found and sys.exit. Okay, this is the case where we are checking whether the file exists or not. If it exists, the program will continue. We will write so what we want to do now, we want to read one line at a time. We can simply write for line in f. Let us declare some variables here. Let me declare those variables here. Count of lines, count of words, count of characters is equal to 0. So for line in f, count line plus is equal to 1. Increment कर दिया. Then find out the words. We will write line dot split. What this function will return? Anybody? Now line is one line of text. From that then we are splitting it. So split function return क्या करेगा? Anybody? Please. What will it return? अरे बोलो भाई. Split function क्या return करेगा बच्चे? Yes, Kushpreet. Line means some string is there, character string is there. उसको split करेंगे तो वो क्या return करता है? चलो words को print करवा के देख लेंगे क्या return कर रहा है. Then count words plus is equal to length of words, how many words are there, and then count character plus is equal to length of the whole line. Okay, it's that simple. So after that, we'll come out of it. We will close the file because we have already read everything from it. F.close and then print lines, count line, print words, count words, print characters, count characters. That's all. Let's run it. I'm again entering sample.txt. Wait a minute. CC कहाँ गया? हमने CC डिक्लेयर नहीं किया था. यहाँ डॉट लग गया गलती से. Okay, I am entering sample.txt. So it is telling me, you can see what it is returning. क्या है ये? What type of data is this? Split function क्या return कर रहा है बच्चे? अब तो visible है, अब तो बता दो. Something enclosed. Yes, yes, Varun.
We'll go
Yes.
next line.
List return कर रहा है. It is returning a list. So let me remove this now. We don't need it. Let me run it again. Sample.txt. Okay. So in that particular file, let me open it for you. So in this file, there are 12 lines. You can count. The number is written here. You can see it here. 12 lines are there. Total 59 words are there, and total 312 characters are there. So this is a very simple program for finding number of lines, number of words, and number of characters in a file. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
And is it easy or not? Easy है या नहीं?
Yes.
Okay, one more thing. Suppose अभी ये आपको फाइल्स विजिबल हो रही हैं बेटे यहाँ पे सारी? Can you see all the files here? The different programs which we have created in the class. ये सब विजिबल हो रही हैं आपको?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
हाँ. अभी क्या करते हैं? If I ask you to write a program, सेम यही प्रोग्राम पर सभी फाइल्स में काउंट करें कि कितनी है, अलग अलग नहीं, टोटल फाइल्स में कितनी लाइंस हैं, कितने वर्ड्स हैं, कितने कैरेक्टर्स हैं. हाउ वुड यू डू इट? एनीबॉडी? एनी आइडिया हाउ टू डू दिस? क्या चाहिए हमें उसके लिए? Right now this program which we have written, it is working for मैं इसको कॉपी कर लूँ एक मिनट, just a minute, and सेव हमने कर दिया था. Let me write a new program. इसको अलग से सेव कर लिया because we'll make changes in it. So right now this program is working on one file only. I want it to work on all these py files, .py files. क्या चाहिए हमें फिर ये? What do we need? अरे बोलो भाई, हमें इन सभी फाइल्स के नेम्स चाहिए ना? We need.
Yes.
Just a minute. हमें इन सभी फाइल्स के नेम्स चाहिए. So how can we get it? This is a way of doing it. Let me show you. आप यहाँ जाकर start पे जाकर you write cmd. Oh wait. You write here cmd. Command prompt open हो जाएगा. Go to D drive जहाँ भी आपने ये फाइल्स रखी हुई है. cd python code. You can see all the files are visible here. ये दिखाई दे रहा है बच्चे सबको? Is it visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
So I have simply
Yes,
run a directory command here. सारा कुछ visible है. If I write directory/w, it will show me names of the files only. Okay? बाकी की details नहीं आ रही. Now what can I do? What can I do with it? Let me show you. Just a minute. dir/shell. No. Just 1 minute. I want only the file names, nothing else. How can we get those? Just a minute. It is 2005. Uses lowercase u. Okay, if I write /x, now dir, just a minute. I had created a list of these files. Let me see if it is still there. शायद delete कर दी थी. Or is it still there? Let me just check it once. No, it is not there. So let's create it. And write dir/w, store it in files.txt. Just go through the syntax. I have written dir/w greater than, it means it is a pipe. It will direct whole of the output to files.txt. So files.txt might have been created now. Let us see. Yes, it's been created, and we have got the names of the files there, right? I wanted these to be in one single list. Let me just check it again. It was a way of doing it. Skip from my mind. Just a minute, okay? Okay, dir/b. Yes, that is the way. dir/b greater than files.txt. It will be overwritten. Now let's open this file again. You can see it here. All the files have been stored in this. All the file names have been stored here. Is it clear? Yes. Is it clear, बच्चे?
Yes, sir.
शायद आप नहीं कर पाओ तो what you can do, आप एक नोटपैड में फाइल ओपन करो, उसमें कुछ एक फाइल्स के नाम ऐड कर लो, ओके, विच आर एग्जिस्टिंग इन योर डायरेक्टरी, जो भी है 8, 5, 4, 10 जितनी आप करना चाहो. ओके, what I am going to do now, I am going to make some changes. This program right now is working for one file. Okay, I want it to work for all files. So पहले सबसे पहले I'll open that file which is there. Let me show you. Enter a file name. Enter file name containing all files. So we'll get the file name from user. So we already know it is files.txt. So we'll open it. After that, what we will do, if that file exists, we will open it. Now look at the changes which I am going to make. पहले हमने क्या किया था, इस फाइल नेम को, बिकॉज वी वर वर्किंग ऑन सिंगल फाइल ओनली, इस फाइल नेम को यूज करके उसको ओपन करके उसी में से लाइंस रीड करके यूज कर लिया था. बट नाउ दिस फाइल इज कंटेनिंग लिस्ट ऑफ अदर फाइल्स, so we will read one line at a time which is basically name of another file. उसको हम ओपन करेंगे and then we'll continue. So what I will do here now, कल हमने लिखा था ये कोड for str in iteration lambda f dot read line okay. So we will read we have read one string at a time from here. Okay, let this be there at the top. So यही रहने देते हैं. Okay, now this string is basically containing name of a file. Let me comment this code. इसको phases में check करते हैं. How is it working? Let me write here print str. अभी देखते हैं ये चलेगा या नहीं. Now you can see it here. It is asking for file name which is containing all the files. So I'll write here files.txt. So it has displayed all the files. यहाँ तक clear है बच्चे? ये छोटा सा कोड, I have written this small code here, and what
Yes,
it is
sir.
doing, it is reading strings from that file and displaying. And if you can notice, यहाँ एक /n आ रहा है, /n के कारण new line आ रहा है. It means when we will write a file name, वो file name ऐसे नहीं ना हो सकता. It cannot be like this. For example, files.py/n. अभी ये ऐसे रीड कर रहा है, /n क्योंकि विजिबल नहीं है, वो आपको यहाँ पे न्यू लाइन करेक्टर के साथ प्रिंट कर रहा है. तो व्हाट वी नीड टू डू, वी नीड टू रिमूव दिस /n फ्रॉम हियर. मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ कैसे कर रहा है ये. Just a minute. Without doing anything else, let's try to open this file. F, let it be file is equal to open str. str की जगह हम अगर फाइल नेम लिख लें तो ज्यादा बेटर रहेगा. f name. तो f name. अभी सिर्फ इतना ही करते हैं, और अगर ये ओपन हो गई इसको क्लोज करते हैं. एंड सिमिलरली वी विल क्लोज द अदर फाइल आल्सो. f dot close. This f is the main file जिसमें से हमने बाकी सभी फाइल्स के नाम लिए हैं. Now what I am trying to do, ये जो फाइल नेम यहाँ डिस्प्ले कर रहा है, I am trying to open these file one by one and then close. Simply opening and closing the file. Let's see whether it is working or not. It is files.txt. It will not work. As you can see, earlier here it is not showing /n, but जब error message आया तो उसमें क्या कह रहा है? Invalid argument. array1.python/n. So basically, when we are reading files here, file names here, it is reading that /n also, which we need to remove. So इसको हम remove कैसे करेंगे? We'll write here file name is equal to file name. इसकी slicing कर देंगे, last वाले को remove कर देंगे. Then we will try to open, and probably it will work now. Okay. अब ये जो फाइल है py-cache, it is basically not a file, it is a directory. That's why it is giving an error message. तो हम फाइल्स वाले में से इसको रिमूव कर देते हैं क्योंकि it is not a file name. The last one, I am removing the last one from here, and let me save it again. Let's run the program once again. Files.txt. You can see it is working. It's not giving any error message. It means it is working. Now let's move this code here after opening the file. ये क्लास इतनी ही होगी. Okay, it won't be extended any further. अभी हमने क्या किया, जो एक फाइल में कर रहे थे वो हमने सभी फाइल्स में लगा दिया. उसके बाद इसको प्रिंट कर दिया. Okay, fine. Let me repeat what we have done. हमने पहले उस फाइल का नाम लिया जिसमें सभी फाइल्स के नेम्स हैं. We have opened that file. If that file is existing, it will be opened and will come here. उस फाइल में से using this method, we are reading one string at a time. Since that string is containing /n also, we are removing that /n using this slicing. 0 means starting point, -1 means last but one, right? Second last तक आएगा, automatically /n इसमें से remove हो जाएगा. Then we are opening the file, then we are reading lines from that file, one line at a time, and then this is how we have done it. We had done it earlier also. So let me run it. So it will tell us during this class how many lines of code, how many words, how many characters we have written. You can see it. We have written 4,155 lines of code, these many words, and these many characters. Is this thing clear, बच्चे?
Yes, sir.
आज जो कुछ भी किया समझ में आ गया? Yes. Say yes or no. Varun,
Yes, sir.
could you understand whatever we have done today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. आप कल के वीडियोस भी देखना वरुण, watch the videos I had shared yesterday. That's all for today.
Okay.
I'll share the code as well as the videos a little later. Okay, ji, take care.